All right, everyone, here we go. It's time for a little Capricornication, right? There you go. It for June 2026, Capricorn. What do we get? Let's cut the deck. Let's get a theme energy. Let's just go with this here. Hold on, let me get my cuff fixed up. I somehow got messed up. Let's see where we... All right. See, I knew it was going to be big. That's great. What's underneath that? The Two of Cups. Tower of the Two of Cups. A really freaked out squirrel. And the Two of Cups underneath that. I'm going to go one more. And Six of Cups. This is that energy of somebody showing up and freaking you out. Something from your past is all of a sudden in your face again. I can't say whether it's a person or not. I can't say. I mean, I can physically say, but I can't. I don't know. I'm just reading the energy. So I'm going to phrase it as something. It could be someone. Something from your past is suddenly in your face again. And that squirrel is freaked. You're a little nervous to see it. This may have come up in a recent, or not a recent reading, as much as one of these zodiac fly-throughs. If there's one that's similar to this, you might want to watch it. I don't know. I don't know. I may have dreamt the whole thing. I have no idea. I could be dreaming right now. Who knows? But at the end of the day here, it's probably a person. I'm going to say... Rather than say it's probably a person, because I'm still not sure and I have to be honest with you, with the Lover's card here, I think a choice you made in the past is suddenly staring you in the face. Okay? That could be good or bad. I'm not going to run through a bunch of examples, but we all make a choice and it later comes back to bite us in the ass. This card used to be called the Choice. It sometimes is in some decks, as most of you already know, but it's 5D. You still get a few readers out there saying you got some control over this. You don't have shit over this, okay? It's 5D energy. The universe sets a path ablaze for you. It says, here, I'm going to light it on fire so you can't miss it, right? And human beings with their free will use it against themselves all the time. All right, I feel like this is a choice you made in the past that you're about to regret in the present. There's the you wish it wasn't happening. There's the sneaky deaky. All right, it could be for karmic reasons. There's judgment. Wow, that is the most amazing cut. I mean, I need to step back from this for a minute because I got so many examples I could give you of what this could be. I mean, it's just unreal. I mean, I don't know. Wow. Okay. Here we go. A choice. We got to be careful. Every decision we make, even a small one, is a big deal, It's a general rating. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Probably playing out sometime. This seems a little broader. Sometime between now and when the fuck ever. Okay, I would say probably no later than around Lionsgate time, but I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Whatever it is, you're not going to escape it. It came back to Seven of Swords. You're not going to escape this motherfucker. You're not. A choice you made in the past is suddenly staring you in the face. And you're going to need to deal with it. All right? It may have been a choice. I don't know. I have no idea. All I can recall on one side, and it's a terrible story, but it's the Peter Jennings story. It's a perfect example. He used to be the ABC News anchor. The Twin Towers falling stressed him out so much. After 20 years, he bought a pack of cigarettes. Within a couple of years, he was dead. It reactivated something in his system. It's like had he not done that, he'd still be alive today. And everyone pretty much agrees on that. So that being said, I mean, I don't know, but there's no escaping this. So it's all, what's been done has been done. Now you got to deal with it. Okay? I'm not saying it's a health issue, but I'm saying it's a classic example. That would fit the exact cards that are here. It's probably involving a person, and it's probably involving somebody you dismissed or somebody who dismissed you and your reaction to that dismissal. Okay? I don't know. It's sort of like you break up with, or someone breaks up with you, right? And your reaction to it, rather than being cool and understanding, was to call them all sorts of names and to fucker and smash their favorite I don't know, their favorite record collection. You chuck it out a window and burn it when it's on the ground. And then later in life, now, they're staring you in the face as somebody on a loan board to give you a loan for your business or, a credit extension. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit this is. Choices in the past are always very important. What we did matters. All right, let's get rolling here. I forgot to give you the spiel, I guess. Spiel. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I wanted to keep going with this. I'm sorry. If the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading, again, is timeless. 10 Cups is here. Okay. It feels like karma coming back. I should have gone further. I don't know if these were the two cards because I shuffled, so it's not necessarily that these were here before underneath Judgment. But the universe is either trying to show you what could have been, or it's trying to teach you a lesson about what you should have done. And I will warn you in advance, when the universe tries to teach you a lesson about what you should have done, people learn the hard way. Okay? It really does. They really do. Okay. Right? Okay, we're going to clarify with the witches. All right? I think you'll be all right here. I don't think it's, it's any major, huge deal. I don't have a devil yet, but usually the lessons are hard learned when the universe is involved. God, source, the universe, and all of that. Right here is your feelings. Right here is this. So this reading's for you. It's very clear to me. There's only one energy here, and it's you. All right. Here's your feelings. Here's how other people see you, and here's the final outcome, potential. I can't predict free will. I have no idea what you're gonna do. You're a loose cannon. All right, I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. You ready? Probably some cards from the pre-shuffle will come back because these are from the pre-shuffle. So I don't know. The feelings might be cards from the pre-shuffle. They might not. They might have gotten shuffled away. I haven't looked. I have no idea. And I don't even know if those two underneath here, underneath here were even there during the pre-shuffle or the cut cards. I have no idea. Let's just pull some cards and see where we go. Well, there is a 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the Witches. So you got a chance to fix this. You can fix it. You'll feel, oh shit, look at you. It didn't bring me cards from the pre-shuffle. 5 of Cups. Oh, look at you. You didn't even bother to put your pants on. You just, oh, fuck it, Steve. This again, right? There's regret. It's how you feel. Oh, what did I do? They're sitting across from me on the loan board. I called them a fucker and set their record collection on fire. Why didn't I just pull up my big boy, big girl pants and leave? Why? Yeah. It's just an example. Just catch my drift. There's a shit ton of regret coming off of that. I mean, wow. Wow. Let me sit with that. Center card. The World. Yeah, this something from your past. I'm just going to rephrase. Something from your past, or reiterate. Something from your past, a decision you made in the past is staring you right in the face in your present. And you wish it were different. You feel like this changes everything. You feel like your whole world is falling down around you. All right, I don't know. The Knight of Swords. I mean, this could be anything. You didn't tell your current spouse you used to be a woman. I mean, I don't know. Or you used to be a man, and somebody shows up and calls you George. I mean, I have no fucking idea. I can't pinpoint it. There's too many people watching, but the energy is crystal clear. The message of change. What did I say? Rewind. I said this changes everything. And that's why you're bummed. Yeah, because of a message of change. Because something's come back. The Knight of Swords brings a message of change. Okay, fine. So you're bummed. We'll clarify some stuff. You would love the sneaky deaky away from this. All right. You fucked up. Look, if you want to be high vibration, if you know you fucked up, just admit you fucked up. Okay? Just admit it. I fucked up. Don't be like most people. Most people out there deflect it. It's somebody else's fault. Always somebody else's fault. Or I got this from somebody else. Well, you know, if the plumbing's screwed up in a new house, they blame the old owners. When it was them and their rock hard shit that was blocking up the whole thing and screwing and backing it up, it had nothing to do with the old neighbors. It doesn't matter. You tell the plumbers it was the old neighbors. So when they dig out that horrible piece of shit, you don't have to say, well, that's not, you can say, well, that's not mine. I told you it was the people that lived here before. These are classic bullshit moves, okay? This is your fault. Take responsibility. That's part of your lesson here. Oh, I believe it. It's time. Time for you to set something straight. You don't quite know what to do. Hermit. You know what to do deep down with the Hermit there. How do other people see you? Ace of Swords. What else? And the Eight of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Swords is Archangel Michael's sword of truth. This is deflection. This would technically be a lie of omission. My example up here about you didn't tell people you were a girl before or you were a guy before. You didn't tell your current spouse you used to be George or you used to be Kate, right? I mean, it's a lie of omission, you know. I mean, yeah, you know, it is what it is, you know. It would have been nice for you to mention that, you know, before we got to the whole marriage and stuff stage. But I mean, I don't know. It happens a lot. Sometimes. What happens a lot sometimes, and what's happened with, well, it's happened with me a couple of times, you know, just because it's just like you run into somebody and they run their mouth about stuff that you then have to explain to people that are around you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't, in our current circle of friends, we don't tell them everything about, we don't sit down and tell a 2-hour story around a campfire about everything that ever happened to us, right? Somebody's always got a story where they come in and other people will go, I didn't know that about you, right? I mean, it's not really a lie of omission. You didn't leave it out on purpose. And I don't think, I'm saying that because I don't think you left this out on purpose. I don't think they're correct in how they see you. But I do get it. I do understand it. All right. You made a choice a while back, and it's coming back. It's coming back. Potential final outcome for you. The red with the world. The Ace of Pentacles. It's been a long time. This change has been a lot. You've known, if this is for you, and again, this could be happening in June. What do I mean by that? I mean, yeah, for some of you, this is you in June, and it's come back, and oh shit, Steve's right. But for others of you, you're making a choice right now in June. You're deciding right now a choice that will later come back to bite you. You understand what I'm saying? So don't dismiss this reading because it's like, oh, it doesn't apply to me. I've never made any choices in my past. Really? You haven't? You've done nothing. You lived in a bubble. You've never even seen the sun. You're white as a ghost, right? You've never even seen the sun. You're vitamin D deficient. Your hair and teeth are all falling out. Okay, that's fine. But it could be a choice you're making right now. So if you feel like the universe is lighting up a path, I want you to stop and very carefully make that decision. In this moment here, the person that's already made the decision, the final outcome is you felt this coming for a long time. There is a way you could turn this to your advantage. But I think it involves falling on your sword a little bit. We'll see what happens when I clarify, but I think that's basically where we're going here. All right? I mean, it happens all the time. You run into somebody and they start talking about shit. Remember when we used to steal cars and all this? Oh my God, I married a cop, you asshole. I left that part. You know, I mean, it's like, oh my God. You know? All right. Well, I got to pull on the 5 of Cups. If for no other reason, I like that you're not wearing any pants. All right, here we go. 5 Cups. Why is it here? Let's see where we're at. Come on. 5 Cups. You forgot about the egg you laid a long time ago. I'm telling you. You forgot. Oh, shit, the egg. All right. I don't know what it is specifically. I've given you a couple of examples. One of them horrifying. The other one's kind of fun. It doesn't matter. Other people see you as leaving something out. Or one person in particular sees you as leaving something out. I believe I'm not that far off with the stop talking about how when we used to steal cars. I married a cop, you jerk. I believe I'm pretty close with that. But you're going to have to think laterally and again, don't try to make it fit, but try to catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, 5 of Cups. Tell me about this. You are bummed here. You're like, oh, I knew this would happen. I know you knew it would happen. But if you knew it would happen, you should have shored shit up. You know? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just got done saying I don't have a devil. I have a devil. Oh, this has haunted you for a while. You've worried about this for a long time. You brushed it off, though. You brushed it off. You didn't look at it. Now you're being forced to look at something you never had to look at before. Take it how you want to take it. Could be a health issue. Could be a personal issue. I don't know. Whatever it is, feels more like a personal issue to me. But hey, it involves a choice. We make choices all the time, you know. All right, what's on top? 6 of Wands. You might be bummed out because you feel like you had this licked. You know, here's what it is. Why is that here? The 2 of Wands. Yeah. You were making plans around the fact that this wouldn't come back. Okay? You were making plans. I said everything changes now. You were making plans around all the plans you're making. Assume that this thing from the past doesn't come into the present. You follow? Okay. I'm going to see how you change it. I don't know if I'm going to get an answer on what it is. I will try. But I need to pull on the world first. I'm just going to pull on all these, and then I'm going to pull on the Ace of Pentacles. All right? I don't give a fuck what other people think about you. I get it. I don't think you lie, omission. I don't think so. You know, other people might think you were stupid for the choice you make. They could think that. What were you thinking? You know, they might have all these little finger pointing and finger wagging at you kind of things going on. Yeah, whatever. Fuck them. You know? Whatever. You did what you did. You're high enough vibration to take responsibility for whatever happens. I always tell you, it's a Bruce Lee principle adapted from a Buddhist principle of bend like the willow, but it's, be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Just always be like that. If you make a choice in the past and you think as you're making the choice, this might come back and haunt me someday, then you acknowledge that and you move forward and you're like, whatever comes up, I'll deal with it as it comes up. It's fine. No big deal. Other people will be very judgy though, and they'll run with it. Everybody likes to see their heroes fall, maybe, and then not necessarily that everybody around you's hero, but you catch my drift, right? Other people love it when other people are having problems. It's just like I always tell you, your best friend's not all that happy for you that you got the job, raise, and the awesome new spouse, or fiance. They're not that happy for you. Trust me, I could look at their micro expressions in a minute and tell you there's a lot of envy there. Just like that, they're also extremely happy. Happier than they let on that you're out in the yard naked, all bummed out. Okay? They're very, very, very happy about that. It's just human nature. It is what it is. We don't like it, right? We don't like it, but it is what it is. It's crossed by the tower. There's a lot we don't like. There's a lot of mirrors being held up right now. There's a lot of mirrors being held up to societal energies right now. They don't like what they're seeing. But it's happening. The universe is doing it to teach them a lesson, to show them. See, this is what you're like. You secretly like this, don't you? That kind of a thing. It is what it is. It's so it doesn't happen again. You're being shown a lesson here so it doesn't happen again. But I think you can turn this to your advantage. The tower fallen. Yeah, it changes everything. This just backs up what I said. Changes everything. If you lived in that tower and it fell, if that happened, it would change everything, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm right. So far. What's on top? Page of Wands. Oh, I see what you... Oh, I'm reading this in relation to your final outcome. Okay? Let's be clear about that. Why is that here? The 7 Pentacles. It's sort of the excuse of, well, I was young and impetuous. I was young, I was impulsive, you know, I didn't know better. I've learned more over time, you know. It's one of those types of things. It's the way to play it off. Not to brush it aside, but maybe to make light of it a little bit. Admitting it and making light at the same time will serve you well to turning this to your advantage, whatever it is. Okay? Well, think of it this way. If it's that the ex where they dumped you and you lit their record collection on fire and called them all sorts of names, and now they're sitting across from you at the loan table, and they're one of the people who decides whether you get a loan or not, right? Well, it would be wise of you to make light of that. About the records. It's funny. You know, if it's any consolation, one of them was a Bee Gee record. I mean, you know, right? I mean, I don't know. You know, it's not like I set Credence on fire, man. I mean, give me a break, right? I mean, I don't know. Something along those lines here, I'll tell you. Let's see if I can figure out what it is. I don't know if I could pinpoint it for thousands of people. And like I said, if you're out there going, I've never done anything like this, Steve, I got nothing to worry about. Well, you're one of the few and rare people. But also, this might be setting up now. June might be where it's setting up, where there is a choice you'll make. And you'll think to yourself, oh my God, I could see how this might come back to haunt me, but I'm going to make the choice anyway. That's fine. Be okay with it. And try to make some contingency plans for if it comes back to haunt you. Right? You're getting a heads up. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. What is this message of change? The message of change comes in. Your feelings, you feel like this changes everything. And there's the environmental energy. I'm spot on here. Okay, 9 Swords. It's keeping you up at night. I don't know what to do. I mean, at least you got clothes on here. I mean, I don't know what happened. How you get from your bedroom fully clothed to outside the way you should be sleeping, I have no fucking idea. But you're all fucked up. Okay, what's on top here? The Strength card. Pull up your big boy, big girl pants. Or, I mean, yeah, that's good advice, but that's not why this is here. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is this message coming? Why is that here? I don't understand. 10 cups again. 10 cups again. Where have I seen 10 cups? It's right there. It's with those two. I don't know if I can pinpoint it exactly. You embellished? No, I don't want to say that. I don't think you embellished anything. I think, let me fix my microphone. You said you could do something, and I don't think you can. Okay? I don't know. That's the easiest way to put it. You said you could do something, and I don't think you can. Or you over-glorified your abilities. Can I put it that way? Over-glorified. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I have no idea. Okay. That's the majority of it. So if you are faced with a choice right now, if you're trying to get a job, right, you might end up lying your way, just a little bit lying your way, get it? Lying your way into the job a little bit. You embellished your skill set a little bit. Okay? It's coming back to bite you. All right? Or it will if it's setting up in June. All right? Be careful about that. Yeah, you said you could work the printing press, right? You said your daddy used to be a printer, and you learned all about the inks. In fact, you said you could mix up the inks in your basement, right? You knew how to get indigo inks, right? You knew how to do that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure you did, right? There's a bit of that. Somebody go call your bluff, okay, a little bit. I'm exaggerating, right? But there is a chemical process for that. You could probably find a video on it, right? You probably can these days. All right, the Ace of Pentacles, turning it to your advantage. I don't know. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. Come on now. Let's see where we go. In my example, you probably work for a blue jean company. They use the indigo blue to make the blue jeans. The Levi's blue jeans, all that kind of stuff. They need that color. There you go. You apparently know the chemical process to pull it up. Good for you. You go. You could reverse engineer jeans and get the indigo out of them. Wow. you should start a chemistry channel. You'd be great. Queen of Wands crossing the Ace of Pentacles. I still get this whole, how do you turn it to advantage? You make light of it. Again, it keeps wanting to tell you to make light of it. I was just messing. With you. I'm not fucking. Yeah, I mean, it works. Whether you say kidding or messing works better, actually. All right? Even if you're not, I know it's a little bit street or something like that, but even if you're not like that, it works in all situations. People don't take you seriously the minute you say, I was just messing. They don't take you seriously. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Just make light of it. What's on top? 8 swords. And why is that here? 10 swords. Yeah, again. If you overthink this, if you talk about it too much, if you over-explain, right? These two are read together, right? Kids make the hugest mistake. You can always tell when these little fuckers are lying to you because they over-explain. They got a whole, they did something wrong. The phone call came from where they did wrong, so they know you already have the information. They are walking back from where they did the wrong to you. They have worked out a story. The problem is the story is so fucking detailed. It's ridiculous. And so if you question one thing or ask them to tell it backwards, they can't. It's way too fucking detailed. You said she was wearing blue shoes and green socks. Well, you can just mix them up just by mixing up their own story. And you get tongue-tied. Keep it simple. Keep it short. Keep it sweet. Don't overthink it. Don't overtalk it. Don't overmention it. If somebody mentions it, brush it off. Oh, well, it's no big deal, whatever. And move on. Kill it. Kill the story. It's a PR agency classic. We're going to kill the story. Kill it with something else. Maybe do a distraction. I don't recommend killing that guy to do a distraction, but maybe, oh my God, look at that owl. Did you see that owl? Have you ever seen a screech owl before? Oh my God, there's a screech owl right there. It's a screech owl. Start talking about the screech owl. Well, it's a small owl. It's about the size of a kestrel. He's got the big eyes there. They tend to make a very scary noise. They got the little horns and everything. I mean, I don't know. That's what it's saying. Kill the story, right? But don't lie while you're killing the story. The universe has your back here a little bit, but for some reason, for you to actually make plans that are victorious, that actually move forward, for you to actually make plans. Weren't these the other way? I think I put those backwards. For you to, I was like, well, that energy feels backward to me. For you to actually make plans and move forward and succeed, this needs to happen. Whatever this is, it needs to happen. Okay? I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I've told you all I can. I've given you a few examples. Some of them horrifying, some of them funny, some of them probably what's happening. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. Here we go with the page. It's what's another owl? I talked about owl with horns and all that. It's a great horned owl. It's a king of swords crossed by the 2 of cups. You need to have all of this on the table because you have a very powerful soulmate coming in, or you have a very important connection coming in, and you don't need any skeletons in your closet. You understand what I'm saying? So, if this happens to you, it happens for a reason. If you make a decision in the month of June that you think you're going to regret later, fine, allow contingencies for it, or rethink that decision and switch to one that doesn't make you all paranoid that it's going to come back to bite you later. Okay? All right. I mean, that's what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck. Don't try to sneaky deaky away from it. I wouldn't. All right. Good luck.